So I started at where I live on Calle 82, walked all the way down here, which is basically 40 blocks, 40 short blocks. So I walked down here. I'm going to get on the beach and walk back, splitting this video up into two videos. One looking at 5th Avenue, and the other just giving you a sampling of all of the what the beach is like for this whole stretch. So apparently that's where you catch the ferry over to Cozumel, which if you look way out there you can see the buildings for. So I'm going to take off my shoes and walk 40 blocks back home. So, not sure how well my feet are going to hold up, but at least I think I'll be able to walk all the way up there on the beach, but I'm not sure. Might have to go around some fancy resort or something. We'll see, but this is the beach right down here at the end of the calle. Got some lifeguards here. Looks pretty nice. The beach is pretty clean, but as you can see, there's still some sargassum in the water. Nothing they can do about that. But it's mid-October, and within 2 weeks, they say the sargassum is pretty much going to be gone, which is one of the reasons a lot of people don't come here until November or so, to make sure the beaches are clear of all this sargassum. It doesn't come through the winter. The growth rate and wind and currents keep it off the beach. A little bit of rocky outcropping here. That's kind of nice. Probably unless you're one of these people in this fancy hotel. There's a little bit of sargassum still left. And it's kind of cool stuff, but people don't like to swim in it. People heading out to do some diving. Well, looks like the beach kind of comes to an end here. Guess I'll have to go back up onto the road. See how far I have to go. Sure wish I brought my sandals also in addition to my shoes, so I wouldn't have to put my shoes back on. I hate putting them on sandy feet. I've been walking barefoot enough so that the bottoms of my feet are tough enough now to walk barefoot like this. But my feet just aren't what they used to be. My heels hurt without padding. So I cannot walk barefoot on solid surfaces like this road for very long before they hurt like hell. Alright, so there's quite a ways here that you can't walk on the beach. So it looks like I'll have to go up a few more blocks. Well, let's see if I can get onto the beach down here. So the beaches are named for the streets they are at the end of. So this is Playa Constituentes. Sorry about that. And so hopefully I'll be able to get on it and continue my walk up towards my place. good. I can get on here. That's why I couldn't walk around that point. There's a dock there for a ferry that goes now. This looks like mostly beach catering to these fancy resorts, but one thing I like about this place is they can't tell me not to be on the beach. They can tell me not to be on their fancy sofas there, beds or whatever they are, but I'm just walking on the beach. Still in the resort type beach. I don't know how you can get here from the road. It looks like a entry right there. So again, you can come to any of these beaches. This is the most people I've seen in the water since I've been here. That's just a testament on how the water's clearing out of its sargassum. Getting to be actually pretty. Okay, so this is the beach at the end of 38th Street. And my walk continues. Boy, I'll tell you one thing, I think I'm going to be pretty lame at the end of this walk. Tonight I'm not going anywhere. Alright, so I walked around this big resort here and heading back to the beach. And I know that once I get on the beach here, I'll be able to just walk on the beach all the way up. This is like the end of the resort. Resort's right on the beach. And from here on up, as far as I've been, it is, just undeveloped public beach, so that's nice. Resort, public beach, and I've walked as far as that point, way up there. I can't even see where I'm going. Way up there. My beach, Playa 72, is right about there. Look at the difference in the crowd. Mid-October. I'm told that about between November 1 and mid-November this place transforms and it becomes very crowded, so that's very nice to be here before it's crowded. But of course, being here before high season means you're here in sargassum season, so everything is a trade-off. But I'll be curious to see how it looks a month from now. So, like I said, all this beach is undeveloped. Over here is a fairly large buffer zone of jungle. Apparently it's land reserved for indigenous Mayan population or something. There are some people living in there, but I haven't really gotten the full story. But it's nice that you're not going to get any big hotels or resorts there. So anyway, coming up on the dog beach. I'm on the dog beach now, and it's definitely the one I prefer. I bring Ollie to it, and I like the dogs generally better than the people. On the way to the beach. All right, let's go. Ready? You wanna go in the water, Ollie? Come on. Ollie stole somebody's ball.